Because we have been hyping him up now. maybe we have cursed him. I don't know. Let's hope not. And there we go. At the same time.
Going.
Perfect. So are we going to see our first knife start? You think? Maybe.
Let's see an epic hack. Both at the same time. A knife and an epic hack on both sides. Or one on each side.
That would be that would be interesting though.
Definitely. Would guarantee this run to be close.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Atradii race anything. I think he has done some races on SRL.
I do not recall the name at all.
No, most of the racers I've only signed up for SRL the last 2 weeks, maybe.
Hardy was thinking
Atradii
about that
cropping is a little
body.
bit strange. It's because he has a little bit different aspect ratio of the rooms. So we're gonna see a chocolate milk start? Nope. Atradii male or female? I actually don't know. And I'm so little. Unfortunately. Oh, we have an Ipecac here. Oh, I just saw Crander's reaction. He was like, oh no. You gotta bring your A game, no Crander. This is a best of one.
Gotta say that there is a beautiful mouse on
Yeah, I know, and it's not mine.
Side.
It's not mine.
Not mine either. Promise that. Did not sneak it in. Not as touch.
And he's actually going for the button press. I don't think I've ever done it in those rooms where the button is just to see if you can get an item or not. And we see Crander going with the sights here. Let's see if it pays off.
Why did he not take the first size that showed up?
I guess it was because I can still get a better item, but when you're 2 minutes in and your opponent has Ipecac, you kind of have to think, let's just hope my skill can beat this other guy here. But yeah, as Charlotte said, Atradii has a rank on SRL, so he has at least raced a couple of times. And he has PJs, and that has to feel cozy and comfortable when you're with an Ipecac. And I'm sorry about the mouse point, by the way. It's not my mouse. This is my mouse. This is mine.
I'm really confused by Crander's tactics so far, but that's maybe his tactics to confuse us all.
Yeah, I think it is a little bit indecisive there. As we said, he didn't go with the first sights. When he saw it the second time, he did it. And we see Atradii clearing out this big room to check the treasure room.
Probably would have not done that, just going on.
If you see that Kondor is starting a worse item, like the bottom tier, more or less. And he picked up the shadow. He's not gonna proc it.
Die.
He is? Is he going to proc it? I would not proc it on this health. I would go to the Devil Deal first.
As far as I know, it still doesn't work with Ipecac, so it's basically nothing.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it does work in Afterbirth with Ipecac, but
I don't think so.
It just does multiply the 3.5 base damage you have to a 7, so
you have 47 instead of 43 then. More or less.
Which is...
Yeah, because you're not gonna proc it here either. Dead Cat?
Yep.
Yeah, Guppy is good with Ipecac.
Yep.
And yeah, as Haunted also said, maybe Crander hasn't played More Options mod very much. Well, he made the mod, so I hope he have, but you're very true, because I had to ask him to update it.
Did he play his own mod?
Yeah. And yeah, as people will say in the chat as well, I think Crander actually was going for the top 5, seeing as Atradii got the top 5. But when he got the second sight, he was like, yeah, I have to start something soon.
Please don't be disrespectful towards the races. It's not nice, guys.
That's not nice. It's not nice at all. They're all very good racers. That's it. In this tournament, they all have very good times. Yep. Definitely. And it's only a couple of the decisions that we think were incorrect, but overall, at least 70% of the decisions the racers do are correct. That's way higher than I would expect from a beginners tournament.
I guess a lot of the decisions that they do, like a lot of the decisions that there are to do in general are basic decisions. They maybe just take a bit longer to do these decisions than people that are more experienced do.
Yeah, definitely. And I see Cranderveldt picked up the ball of tar there over the rosary beads.
Did not see it, but rosary will give you a Bible and you don't want a Bible.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
and it does.
He also has a lot of health.
Yeah.
Guys, please calm about the mouse pointer. That's...
You want to see another one? Here's another one. Whee!
I'll send my mouse pointer over to YouTube. You should just put a picture of a mouse pointer everywhere.
Just to troll everyone. But actually, look at Crander. Who is first to depth 1 here? Crander.
Yep, going faster than the Epic Egg.
2-piece guppy. And he got some damage here.
You can definitely see that he has a lot of, or not a lot, but definitely has experience.
Yeah, and you still see the same problem with Atradii here that we've seen with Epic Fetus. They're spending way too much time in these rooms. Like like here as well. You have full charge in a D6. You think, yeah, it didn't lose too much time, but when you think of it, you lose 5 seconds every room. That adds up very quickly. As you can see here, Crander is actually leading when he had a much slower start. But it all
Epic Hack is one of those items. Okay, it's one of those items where you need like 50 runs with it until you can go really fast. More like 100 runs probably until you can get these 12-minute Epic Hack times. Because you basically need to know. You need to see a room and know bomb through. The same, like, you have a decision window of not even half a second.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's something you'll get when you play a lot of this game. You need probably 1,000 hours of playing this game.
And he slept there for 1.5 soul hearts, and he spends 4 seconds doing that. Not sure if I would run that.
Probably not, because the Epic Hack is still scary.
Yeah.
Atradii going for the BMC?
That's cool.
Oh, does it matter if you put the first one right and then the second one left?
I don't
Does this fuck it up?
I don't actually know.
Wrong order!
You only have 2 bombs left. Is he going to... No, he's just saying, nope, screw it, not gonna do that.
The orbital and Crander's side. Deciding to not proc the shadow immediately, I guess that's the right decision. Waiting for boss rush or more devil deals. While being ahead, you can do that, but you always gotta keep in mind this Epic Hack can just go hugely fast if one bit of item adds to it. Kinda risky not going for the shadow immediately, but at the same time, not risky at all.
Yeah.
Basically just a decision that might matter. Or maybe not. There are a lot of decisions that are made that might or might not matter, but when they matter, it's important that you did them, which is the interesting part about it, I would say.
Yeah, and we have confirmation from Silly Pierce that Order doesn't really matter of the bombs if you place left or right first.
Ah, okay. Good
But
to
not
know.
having the bombs in the correct position from the start makes it harder, as you just wrote. But yeah, we see Crander is a full floor ahead. Oh, but we have Ipecac up his head here. Let's see, does he know that it's very good? Nope.
He did not take it, but he got the guppy afterwards.
Oh, wow.
Question mark.
That's lucky. That is very lucky.
This
Indeed.
Ipecac is really good now.
Yeah.
Crander also has a good build.
Yeah, he has racked up a good build here. He did proc the shadow as well. He doesn't
Should
have
have not
anything
taken
to...
its sunlight before going in.
He cannot steal anything? Or has he not proc the shadow?
No, it's not proc
Because
yet.
he has one extra life, I see.
Yeah, and he took the soul light in the boss room before actually going for the boss rush. So if he would have died, he would have lost the soul heart.
Yeah, I think it might be... maybe it's a little bit rusty. Can leave it down to that, maybe.
It's actually a big mistake. That's 50% of your health you lose after dying. But he does not go to die anyways. I don't know.
Yeah.
He loses a lot of DPS because of that. With an Ipecac Guppy behind him. Cursed Eye. Cursed Eye would be so good with this, but still risky. You're not confident, don't take it.
Yeah, I'm not confident myself, even. And I have
But with Ipecac Guppy...
Maybe. I don't know. I think I have around 600 hours into this game, and I think 400 of them are racing. So I'm kind of on the lower end compared to you, for example. So I'm still not comfortable using the Cursed Eye. And we have, is that a Guppy on left side here? Yes, we have double Guppy here, and that is very rare in Afterbirth, I feel. Getting Guppy. Would you have rolled there, by the way, for Crander, the Guppy?
No, probably not.
No,
He's close to find his boss room with a likely devil deal. Not sure how likely it is. But definitely likely.
And he uses a bomb very correctly there. Let's see what he can steal. Oh,
Epic Ipecac! But he might be too far back, and Crander's build is so good that he might not be able to catch up here.
And just remember that Crander still has the world card that he is going to use in either Cathedral or Chests, whatever he feels is best for him.
But he's like a floor ahead.
Yeah.
Still not proccing the shadow though.
But is it enough? Is it enough?
This might be close, but still clearing rooms on Atradi's side. We're not deciding fast enough whether to go through or clear. That's that's basically the lack of practice. That's something most races with like 300, 400 hours would just know.
It will come. And yeah, and it does negate his Guppy though. So he won't get the Guppy pieces. I mean the flies. Oh, no, right, he is using his
I would take 800 damage missiles instead of 40 damage keks and 80 damage flies in addition to that. That's a worthwhile exchange. And
Crander is still more than a floor ahead now. Because he's finishing the heart pretty fast there. And he's down to Cathedral. And remember that he still has the mapping and he has Guppy. And the site, so he's producing a lot of Guppies. Flies.
Doing definitely a decent job.
Yeah, definitely. Oh wow, one shot the boss. Great.
Probably will still one shot the heart. This.
Yeah. Let's see.
Like, he just goes very slow, like picking up these bombs on the epic fetus build, where you can bomb through every room and bomb everything. Anyways, mistake. Just these speed optimizations are completely missing on the Atradii side.
But that is very hard. That's one of the hardest things to learn, though. First, you have to learn all the items and synergies, when to roll, when to not roll. And then it's the...
And then go fast.
Yeah, and then go fast. Exactly.
best thing, obviously, is if you learn all at once. That's not something everyone can pull off.
That's true. And see, there's a long cathedral here, but he just got to the boss door on Cranderveldt side.
I do not see Cranda losing this.
No, not with his the mapping as well here.
I just dislike his decision to not proc the shadow.
Yeah, you mean in the boss rush?
Yeah. Or in general.
What could have been he gotten? He could have gotten 5 bombs at least. I saw. I can't remember any of the other items.
He would have gotten something, but times 2 damage. It's just I would have done it for no item.
Because no, he didn't have Guppy yet. That's true. He got Guppy later. And
I feel like it did not make a difference in this race, but if you are up against someone who is really good at the game, he would have lost that race because of this.
Yeah, exactly.
He would have definitely lost the race
because of this. This just shows what practice does. If you have several hundred more hours than someone starting with Epic Fetus or Ipecac, you can still win.
Yep.
That's time.
To both races.
16 something. That was